You know what nobody warns you about? Failure doesn't knock politely. It kicks the door in at the worst possible moment. But here's the truth most people never tell you. That sound you hear when everything falls apart, sometimes that's the sound of your life finally starting. We're taught early to be careful, to color inside the lines, to keep one foot on solid ground. Play it safe, they say. Wait your turn. Have a backup plan, just in case. It sounds responsible, it sounds mature, it even sounds loving. But listen closely, and you'll hear something else hiding underneath all that advice. Fear, dressed up in sensible shoes. Fear doesn't usually say, "Don't try." Fear says, "Not yet." Fear says, "Maybe later." Fear says, "You're being smart." And before you know it, years pass. Not because you failed, but because you never stepped far enough to fall. Here's what took me a long time to learn. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the entry fee. It's the tuition. It's the receipt that proves you showed up and paid something real for the life you want. When you avoid failure at all costs, you don't get safety. You get stagnation. You get a life that looks fine from the outside and feels unfinished on the inside. Think about it. Every skill you respect was earned through embarrassment first. Every voice you admire cracked before it carried. Every strong decision was preceded by a weak moment that taught someone what not to do. Failure doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're in motion. We don't remember people for their stumbles. We remember them for what they stood up and finished. Take Vera Wang. People see the fashion icon. They don't see the Olympic dream that didn't work out. They don't see the years in newsrooms writing about other people's success. They remember the gowns, not the detours. Or think about a scientist in South Asia whose early research grants were rejected again and again because his ideas were too impractical. Years later, those same ideas power affordable medical devices used across rural clinics. No one frames the rejection letters, they frame the impact. We remember the harvest, we forget the drought, but the drought is where the roots grow deeper. Let me tell you about a night I don't like to remember. It was late, after midnight. The room was quiet in that heavy way where your own thoughts feel loud. I was sitting on the edge of a narrow bed in a borrowed apartment, still wearing the same jacket I'd had on all day. My phone was face down. Another rejection email had just come in. I didn't open it. I didn't need to. I already knew the shape of the words. I felt embarrassed. Not dramatic, just tired. Tired of explaining myself. Tired of starting over. Tired of telling people I was working on something when nothing tangible had shown up yet. I remember thinking very clearly, this would be a clean place to quit. No announcement, no scene, just a quiet decision to become sensible. What stopped me wasn't courage, it was stubbornness mixed with a strange, quiet grief. The grief of imagining myself 10 years older, trying to explain why I never really tried. That thought hurt more than the failure. The turning point didn't come with fireworks. It came with a sentence someone said to me the next morning over bad coffee. They looked at me and said, "You don't sound afraid of failing. You sound afraid of being seen trying." That hit me hard, because they were right. In that moment, something shifted. I decided I'd rather be visible and messy than invisible and safe. I stopped asking, "Will this work?" and started asking, "Can I live with myself if I don't try?" So, now let me talk to you. What are you avoiding because it might expose you? What dream do you joke about so no one knows you're serious? What part of yourself have you put on mute because someone once told you to be realistic? Who are you becoming by playing small? And are you proud of that version? Here's the image I want you to carry with you. Picture your life as a long hallway with doors on both sides. Every door is something you could try. Most people don't open them. They walk past, telling themselves stories about timing and readiness. Years later, the hallway isn't full of locked doors, it's full of unopened ones. And regret isn't loud, it's quiet. It's the echo of footsteps you never took. So, Here's what I'm asking you to do. Give your time to the thing that scares you a little. Start this week. Give your talent to the project you keep postponing. Start messy. Give your courage to the conversation you've been rehearsing in your head. Have it. Give your full effort, not when you feel confident, but while you feel unsure. Not someday, not when it's comfortable. Now. Imperfect, visible. Because failure with intention beats comfort with regret every single time. And when you fall, and you will, don't fall backwards into excuses. Fall with your eyes open. Fall toward the life you actually want.